President-elect Donald Trump getting pushback this morning on his threat to enact new tariffs against some of America's closest allies. Yesterday, the current president, Joe Biden, told reporters the move would be, quote, counterproductive. As Wendy Gillette reports, it also comes as the president of Mexico is giving her own account of a phone call between herself and the president-elect earlier this week.
While visiting a Nantucket firehouse on Thanksgiving, President Biden weighed in on President-elect Donald Trump's threat to levy new tariffs on exports from Mexico and Canada.
I hope he rethinks it. I think it's a counterproductive thing to do. We're surrounded by the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and two allies, Mexico and Canada. And the last thing we need to do is begin to screw up those relationships.
Trump, who spent the Thanksgiving holiday in Mar-a-Lago, made the threat days ago on social media, vowing to add a 25% tariff on all goods from the U.S.'s closest neighbors, as well as an extra 10% tariff on exports from China, unless the three nations do more to stop the flow of illegal drugs and migrants into the U.S. Meanwhile, Mexico's President Claudia Sheinbaum is pushing back on Trump's account of a productive phone call they had on Wednesday. The president-elect had posted after the call, quote, "She has agreed to stop migration through Mexico and into the United States, effectively closing our southern border." Yesterday, Sheinbaum clarified on Twitter that Mexico will stop so-called migrant caravans before they reach the border, while emphasizing Mexico's position is not to close borders, but to build bridges between governments and between peoples. In a news conference yesterday, Sheinbaum said the two did not discuss tariffs in their call. Earlier this week, she said Mexico may take retaliatory actions should Trump make good on his threat. Wendy Gillette, CBS News.